absorb it like.
You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. The time now is 8 o'clock, time for another hour of the great music that came out in the 1960s with the 60s Nostalgia Show. The 60s Nostalgia Shows are kindly sponsored by those good people down in Martinborough. Of course, that is Cotter and Stevens, who are contractors in the electrical field, whether that be private or commercial, and also dab hands with anything to do around the old milking sheds. So if you need some advice or some things repaired or fixed up over the dry period, give Cotter and Stevens a ring and they'll be around pretty quick to sort it all out. Got some great songs selected for tonight, and one of them is playing just at the moment, so we'll turn them up full bore. And of course it's Booker T and the MGs with Green Onions. Opening up the show tonight there, CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival, and Bad Moon Rising. That was a pretty good 45 when it came out in 69, because on the other side was another great song called Lodi. This one also came out in 69 as well, Rolling Stones, of course, and Honky Tonk Woman.
Well, I would never make her sad. I got a heart full of soul.
From 1965 there, the Yardbirds and Heart Are Full of Soul. In 1967, the Moody Blues put out a classic album, and included in that album, or on that album, was this song, and it's a classic song, Nights in White Satin. If you want to hear a great live version of that song, you can pick it up if you go onto YouTube.
Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I'd always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Gazing at people, some hand in hand, just what I'm going through, they can understand. Some try to tell me thoughts they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, you will be in the end. And I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you.
The Moody Blues there with the majestic Justin Hayward song Nights in a White Satin, bringing the time to 16 minutes after 8 o'clock. The next two songs have got something in common.
There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Every time we stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs, mostly say hooray for our side. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Strikes deep into your life, it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, the man come and take you away. We better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop now. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop. Children, what's that sound? Touchdown, you'll find that it's stranger than known. Signs in the street that say where you're going are somewhere just being their own. Among those afraid of losing their ground. Railway town, known for its sound. In places, small places unknown.
A two in a row there, starting off with Buffalo Springfield and For What It's Worth, and finishing with the Birds and 8 Miles High. And of course the connection with those songs, Neil Young was in Buffalo Springfield and David Crosby in the Birds, and they later on in the 70s formed Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
Along the way, well, I got down on my knees, and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher like the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay.
The Mamas and the Papas there, and California Dreamin', bringing the time to 25 and a half minutes after 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM. And you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Connor and Stevens, the electrical maestros down in Martinborough. Right, next up we've got The Miracles and the Tracks of My Tears.
People say I'm the life of the party 'cause I tell a joke or two. Inside I'm blue. So take a good look at my face. You'll see my smile looks out of place. If you look closer, it's easy to trace the tracks of my tears. I need you, need you. Since you left me, if you see me with another girl, seeming like I'm having fun. Although she may be cute, she's just a substitute, because you're the permanent one. So take a good look at my face.
All right, next up we've got a Beatles track to celebrate Ringo turning 82, I think yesterday, or might have been the day before. And of course that follows pretty soon after Paul McCartney turned 80. So I thought we'd play a Beatles track. And of course Ringo, probably one of the most underrated drummers of the 1960s, and certainly is one of the great rock drummers of all time. And if you sort of know your Beatles songs, you can hear Ringo really coming in on his own in some of those later tracks. But the track I've got now is an earlier one from the movie called Help.
She don't care. She said that living with me was bringing her down, yeah. She would never be free when I was around. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. I don't know why she's riding so high. Sure think twice, sure to do right by me before she gets to saying goodbye. Sure think twice, sure to do right by me. I think I'm gonna be sad. I think it's today, yeah. The girl that's driving me mad is going away, yeah. Oh, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. I don't know why she's riding so high. Sure to think twice, sure to do right by me before she gets to saying goodbye. Sure to think twice, sure to do right by me. She said that living with me was bringing her down, yeah. She would never be free when I was around. Ah, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. My baby 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 don't care. Pretty woman walking down the street. Pretty woman, the kind I like to meet. Pretty woman, I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one could look as good as you. Mercy. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me? Pretty woman, I couldn't help but see. Pretty woman, and you look lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me? Wow. okay. If that's the way it must be, okay. I guess I'll go on home, it's late. There'll be tomorrow night, but wait, what do I see? Is she walking back to me? Yeah, she's walking back to me. Oh, pretty woman.
Roy Orbison there and his big number one hit in 1964, song called Oh Pretty Woman. Next up, we'll go a little bit further into the 60s. We'll go up to 1968 and Steppenwolf.
Get your motor running, head out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. I like smoking lightning, heavy metal thunder, racing with the wind, and the feeling that I'm under. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. Get your motor running, head out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild.
A Steppenwolf there, Born to be Wild, the old a biker's anthem song featured in the film Easy Rider, right at the start, where the boys had just done the deal with the drug dealer and stocked up with their drugs and headed off on their big trip. And the drug dealer was played by Phil Spector. Right, 20 minutes to 9 o'clock, time for another track from the Stones. You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station, and the 60s Nostalgia Show is kindly sponsored by Connor and Stevens, the electrical maestros down in Martinborough. Right, next up, we've got a banger from Tommy James and the Shondells, and we'll follow that one up with a Motown classic.
Shoot 'em down, turn around, come on, hold it. Hey, she give me love and I feel alright now. There you go. You got me tossing and turning, feel alright, and I feel alright. I say yeah, 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 yeah. Well, you make me feel so good.
Martha and the Vandellas there and Dancing in the Street, bringing the time to 10.5 minutes to 9 o'clock. And next up, we've got the Spencer Davis Group, Give Me Some Loving, and we'll dedicate this one to Kerry. The Four Tops there, reach out, I'll be there, and we'll finish off the show tonight with the Beach Boys.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around, I get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around. I'm getting bugged driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. My buddies and me, you're getting real well known. Yeah, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. I get around, round, 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 I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. I get around. Car, cause it's never been beat, and we've never missed yet with the girls we meet. None of the guys go steady, cause it wouldn't be right to leave your best girl home on a Saturday night. I get around, round, 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 I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. I get around. Get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around. 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 Get around, round, round, I get around.
The Beach Boys and I Get Around, bringing to a close another edition of the 60s Nostalgia Show, which has been kindly sponsored by Connor and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. And the program was first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7. Right, that's me for tonight. Time to pop off home. But before I do that, I'll put on some commercial-free Kiwi music, and that'll take you right through until the next scheduled program, which is the program called Pick a Mix, which comes on at 9:30. All right, let's have a quick look at the weather forecast for the next 3 days here in the Wairarapa. We start off the school holidays, which means that my son and his family have headed off, and I am dog sitting for a week. All right, tomorrow it's going to be a minimum overnight of 10 degrees, a top tomorrow of 16. It's going to be early rain and then fine nor'westers, changing in the afternoon to a southerly and rain again later. On Sunday, minimum of 6 degrees, a top of 10 degrees as the old southerly hits. It's going to be cloudy with the southerlies dying out, and on Monday minimum of 5 degrees, top of 12 degrees, cloudy Rain from the afternoon with light winds. So the old weather forecast doesn't look all that flash for the weekends, with a bit of rain around and a southerly coming through. So maybe you've got an excuse to get out of all those outside jobs and just chill out inside. I know certainly today was a lot cooler than it has been, and the temperatures overnight have been pretty cool this week, so be pleased to see a minimum of a balmy 10 degrees. All right, hope you have a nice, safe weekend, and if you're heading off to enjoy the school holidays, hope you have a nice, safe and enjoyable trip away to wherever you may be heading. Big weekend again, sport-wise, with the second test, the All Blacks versus Ireland down in Dunedin. The game last weekend, I think, was a lot closer than what the score may have indicated, so it'd be interesting to see just how the Irish bounce back from that defeat at Eden Park. So that's on tomorrow night. Of course, the Tour de France still chugs around France at the moment, and I think we've just about completed the first week, and I'm not sure whether it's this weekend or next weekend. The Black Caps start a one-day series against Ireland over in Ireland, and then after that they go to Scotland and then the Netherlands. Right, have a good week and take care. We'll catch you next Friday night at 7 o'clock with the Blues Show, 8 o'clock with the 60s Nostalgia Show. You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station that broadcasts all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7 and elsewhere via our website arrowfm.co.nz, and of course you can always catch shows on Wairarapa TV, which is Freeview channel number 41. The time now is coming up 4 minutes after 9 o'clock. Time for some commercial free Kiwi music.